Greetings. Black Light here. See, a while back, I spoke about seasons. Man has 4 seasons to get his point across. You got babies, toddlers. You have a season to be a baby, to learn how to walk, talk, learn your environment. Then a season of teenagers or youngsters. You're growing into the system. Then a season to be adults. You settled into the system. Then an old person. And you're being groomed for all these different seasons all along. And depending on what your goal is and what you call success, most people are in a rat race. A rat race creates stress. And you try to hurry up and be rich. 50 Cent had a movie I call Get Rich or Die Trying. Most people are locked up in a system or a frame of mind like that. In the meanwhile, while you locked up in that getting rich, comes sex. It comes with getting rich. Then to subdue your stress, you have to have some form of relaxation. So a lot of people go to be entertained, and with entertainment comes drugs and alcohol. So you got people trying to get rich by any means necessary, trying to have sex by any means necessary. All these are habits. These habits overtakes your very being. So a lot of people get caught up in this corrupt. See, this is corrupt thinking, a corrupt system, a corrupt way of doing things, a corrupt way of life. And so a lot of people get caught up into this way of thinking. And in this way of thinking, those who designed this system and is constantly trying to design it, social engineers and the puppet masters, they use their money as a means of control. So you playing a game like a game of Monopoly. You're trying to get this money. While you playing the game of trying to get this money, they're playing a game of controlling resources with each other. And they're controlling resources and you are caught up in getting money. You're not thinking about real estate or controlling real estate. And if you do think about controlling real estate, it's already possessed by someone else. And they charge you taxes and large sums of money to reside on the real estate or to control the real estate. They tax you. You got to pay to drive a car. You got to be taxed. They call it driver's license, insurance, every year. Because see, if you think about it, once you insure your car, it should be for you just pay on it. You know, it shouldn't be just like you do your life insurance, you know, or health insurance. You pay on it like a note, you know, $100 a week or $100 a month or whatever it is. But you got to buy insurance, auto insurance. You got to buy auto insurance every year because you got to register your car every year. And they give you permission, you know, with the title and registration to drive a car that you paid cash for. And if you don't pay cash for it, you're paying a car note, and you still got to register your car every year. If you don't have no accidents, you know, the money that you've been put in it into your auto insurance, you shouldn't have to do it every year. You should just turn over, you know, or they should give it back to you. Since you didn't have no accidents, maybe you don't want to drive no more. You'll catch the bus from now on, but you don't get that money back. See what I'm saying? So we're in the habit of doing this. We're so used to doing it that we don't think nothing of it. So we just walking around mindless, not thinking about why we have to do things the way it's being done in this world. Only way you could comprehend what I'm saying is you got to sit down and think about it. Otherwise, you ain't gonna understand it because you think it's something you have to do. Now, when you think it's something you have to do, that means that you don't believe in God. You don't believe in Jesus. You don't believe in Allah. Because it tells you in all the scriptures that you were living in paradise. God made everything for you. And you didn't have to pay nobody for nothing. But now they tell you that Jesus died, paid the price for you. And that you're living sinless. But you're not. You're paying for all the murders and wars and corruption that is run by this society. That's right. And you're doing it willingly, thinking this is a way to be successful. It's something to think about, so we're going to talk more about it. And before I leave you, you know, when you all you think about is sex and whatever. That's energy, wasted energy. When all you think about is food, you know, you digesting food, that's a whole lot of energy that's coming out you. This also brings on stress. So we're gonna let you go on this note and say that you gotta slow your roll a little bit. Think about what I'm saying, and think about all the things that you don't have to do, but you do it because you know if you don't do it, you might go be in trouble with those armies that control the turf. They ain't nothing but gangs, but they call themselves armies. You got the police, whatever, you know. This is Black Light. We're going to continue.